Hey, Nathan. Yeah, it certainly feels like that, doesn't it? I mean, we're here inside City Hall, and this is where the TTC board is meeting to debrief and investigate what happened with the TTC rollout after Game 7 of the World Series. Whether you were in the downtown core or watching it from the comfort of your home, you can envision just the thousands and thousands of fans and the congestion that comes along with it after everyone let out of Game 7, which ended at around 12:20 a.m. and then started to make their way to different subway platforms, GO train stations, the UP Express. However, everyone's sadness from the game quickly turned into anger and frustration because when they arrived, a lot of them found out they had missed their last train or their last bus, and they were put onto crowded platforms stuffed very tightly because there's no space for everyone. There are a lot of layers to what happened on that night, and one of them is communication. I want you to take a look at this tweet that was sent out by the city that is ruffling a lot of feathers. It says that the game is running late, but transit won't wait. The TTC board is meeting today, and the chair, Jamal Myers, is defending the TTC service for Game 7, saying no one was stranded by the TTC, but he did admit that tweet never should have gone out and that there was a lack of communication and collaboration with Metrolinx. The TTC did extend service by an hour to around 1:30 a.m. It also had a contingency plan to extend service hours and deploy 30 more buses. However, it never activated it, saying the crowds quickly cleared after the game. That decision is also being scrutinized inside the transit board meeting today. As for Metrolinx, which is under provincial control, their service ended earlier. GO trains around 12:30 a.m., the UP Express at 1 a.m. There are videos circulating on social media of people stranded trying to use those services. So far, Metrolinx has only said that they can't operate overnight because they don't own the tracks they run on. However, keep in mind, they have extended hours in the past, for example, on New Year's Eve. So have a listen to what Jamal Myers and Councillor Josh Matlow had to say about the situation.
So we know how to do these types of events. There was just, at least with the TTC, there was a miscommunication on our part. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen again. But we also understand that we want to make sure, regardless of whether people are taking TTC or another transit agency to get home, that everyone can get home safely. So we will be working with our partners at Metrolinx to see how we can better collaborate on providing a better transit service for these late night events.
When you screw up, you own it, and you demonstrate that you're going to do better. I don't think the TTC, Metrolinx, or the City of Toronto did a good job after Game 7. I think that the service should have been proactively expanded and extended into the early morning hours. I believe that the communications should have demonstrated that the city and the TTC, and yes, Metrolinx, has residents' backs, and none of that was done.
So happening now, Jamal Myers and Councillor Josh Matlow has seconded his motion along with Mayor Olivia Chow, and the motion is that's being brought forth is to look into how to provide better predictable late night service for big events. So for things like the World Series, like the upcoming FIFA World Cup, so that everyone in the city knows what kind of transit service they can expect when they come down. As for Metrolinx, we have reached out for comment on the whole situation, and we are still waiting to hear back. Reporting live, I'm Rahim Ladhani. I'll send it back to you both in studio.
Thank you, Rahim.